Whoa, that was a
Is
nice
that dry?
start. Nah, that just doesn't really come through on Discord. RC doesn't hear it either.
Okay.
Yeah,
RC
mine
will
didn't
be
come-
like, "What the hell?" And then he will listen to the cast and be like, "Oh, that was extremely clear."
Yeah, mine didn't come through either.
Interesting.
No, you could try to do yours, but you guys are probably hearing different voices right now. We got brothers on, and one of them got big balls.
Whoa. Take a guess. You got a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, you gotta guess which brother. They're both in the back row though.
We were riding the back row a lot today too.
I think Tyler's honestly in the middle of.
Yeah, he's definitely predisposed right now.
No, I'm letting y'all talk. Hello.
No,
hello.
no, Joe, bro. Just riff with us, brother.
I was waiting. I wanted a Biff level introduction.
Oh,
if
you
I'm
wanted a
being
Biff
honest.
level? Oh well.
There's
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh God.
Well,
Get
to
it
be-
right.
well, I'm no Biff in that aspect.
There's
but
nobody's
to
a
be,
Biff.
But to be the same, like that's a spotlight and like an announcement that I just cannot hold a candle to.
Well, I'm gonna
but-
be holding off on my bong rip for a Biff level
Well,
introduction.
All I'm gonna
Oh,
say is what we have here. We have two amazing homies here from Tampa coming on over to the High Rollers today to come in, have some chats, talk about B&M, talk Planet Coaster. Some of the best people I've met in this community from being back into it this past 3 to 4 years. Been able to hang with Tyler a few times this year. Hopefully I get to see Jordan soon when I go down. But they're on here right now, so we just bullshitting.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man. I can't wait for you to come down. This is gonna be awesome. Just like imagine Tyler, but like 1,000 times better, and that's exactly what I am. So
That's the thing about your guys' morale is what makes me laugh so.
it's not fake either. It's how we are. We're super hyper competitive with each other for no reason. Like zero prizes could be on the line, and we're just fucking at each other's throat about stuff.
Well,
I
yeah.
actually found out today. My IQ point is one higher than his.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
I
seriously?
revealed my IQ, and you remembered that yours was 1 point higher. That was good.
Yeah, pretty wild. What are the
Yeah.
odds?
Yeah, 0% because it's not true. So
Hey, I'm Tyler. I'm currently dying. Also joining me is Boy Cat and Girl Cat.
woo, what up, girl cat?
Fur babies. We love fur babies on this cast. What are their names?
Oh, baby. Boy Cat and Girl Cat are their names.
Wait, so seriously, boy cat, girl cat.
Did
Yeah,
I stutter?
the names of somebody with a really high IQ.
No, this is the names of somebody that doesn't like names, who's not very good at names, and forgets names, and it perfectly describes them. I have two cats. One's a boy, one's a girl. Whammy.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but
Oh my
now would one be man and woman cat?
No,
No,
they're always
they've,
babies.
they've never matured.
Yeah, they're always babies. What do you mean?
They've remained two little goons forever.
Oh, goons is a perfect cat. You know, especially when you got two cats, sometimes they do be gooning.
Oh, dude, two cats is four cats.
And let me say this in the way that was actually used before, I guess, modern terminology of gooning.
Oh,
because-
yeah, sure, it's way different.
Yeah, because they literally, like, they used to be, like, mobbing, like, almost, like, being, like, a little funny people, like, funny little cats. Funny
Yeah,
little
like
people.
goblins.
Yeah, like, literally goblins. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so happy.
Gooning has taken an entirely different connotation now
Entirely.
that I just learned because I
Ooh.
said it.
What does
just-
it mean?
It's,
yeah.
Isn't it
Literally
more
both.
like Drake is gooning or something? I don't know. Dude, I'm 36 years old. Just fucking you answer, West. I don't know.
I mean, Drake could be, but after what came out recently with the diss, I really hope he's not in whatever situations that he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
I've always hated Drake's music, and I've always hated Drake. Just for the
Same.
record.
Same.
Yeah.
I
Ever
hated him
since I heard
before
the
school.
rhymes, the square root of 8 is 69 something, I was like, this guy sucks.
Other way around. Square root of 69 is 8 something, and I'm just trying to
know.
work it out. And then he goes, ah.
Yeah.
pretty good.
He makes boring music.
I agree.
yeah, I used to be a fan back in the day when literally when he left Degrassi and all that. Now, I haven't really been a Drake listener in forever, and
Yeah.
I'm a trap listener. I'm a hip hop listener.
Yeah.
Like he's not on my discography. He's not on my list.
What are you smoking, West?
I am going with some some ice peel. Yeah, some weed. That's what it's called. That's what the bag's called. It's just weed. It's green. No, it's ice peeled, and I'm gonna, even though it was Concentrate Day yesterday, I'm gonna keep celebrating today and put some kind grind on top of that for this next bowl here. So please
I
give me
can't lie.
rock.
I barely dented my bowl, and I'm dying. My lungs hurt. My throat. I don't smoke out of that bong. Like I said, it's not my bong. And yeah, I don't think I did it right. So I'm gonna be sparking up my very lovely joint. I live outside. Joints are perfect. I've got a 20% sativa. It's called strawberry, fucking something. I don't know. Strawberry.
Strawberry cough, probably. Oh no. Let's see.
I don't know, but it's really good. The last stuff I got from these guys was terrible and wouldn't stay lit. And then
Ooh.
I got this, and it's great. It's great. I love this shit.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, so do you just pick up from the dispensary there?
Yeah, we got medical here.
Awesome. Yeah, same thing here. Same thing. It's apparently fully legal in Virginia now. So like, I don't know. They've been in the talks with like having just more dispensaries, kind of like how it is in DC. Because I mean, you can go to DC in general and get better deals. And
Yeah, that's what Tyler was
better
saying.
gas.
He was thinking about going there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you don't need to be medicated there. That's why you just go there and you just walk
As
in.
it should.
The way
As
it should be.
as your God-given right as an American. Dale Earnhardt didn't drive into a wall for nothing. Okay?
Yeah. He did it for marijuana.
He did it for our freedoms and liberties. He's a fucking freedom fighter.
My God.
Yeah.
God, I love I-305.
God, I miss it.
Yeah. I'm sorry it was moody. And yeah, I guess we gotta get to the trip report here with that because
Yep.
Oh.
you came over here to Richmond, over to Doswell, where so I obviously love seeing Tyler's face, but I was expecting both the brothers.
Ooh.
It made up for the day was made up for still seeing and having a great time, but I woke up expecting both brothers that day.
I know. When you tweeted that out, I felt like a pit in my stomach. I said, oh, man, I'm not going to be able to satisfy that need. I'm so sorry.
Like that sunflower was how I felt looking at it. I'm like, I'm just gonna.
yeah.
I was
funny
just
as
felt
fuck.
wilted. I felt it was just not. It was like fuck. Oh, you know what? I'm just hurting a little bit, man. I just lost a few life points from my Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
But, like it's cool.
Yeah. I was, trust me, I would have much rather been there. I don't even know what I was doing that day, but I wasn't there, so that sucked.
Getting married and having a kid.
No, I already did that, and that wasn't why I wasn't there. That was was it a weekend or was it in the middle of the week?
It was
Fourth
it
of
was
July, dog.
it was right after 4th of July, so that Friday.
Oh yeah. My wife and I had both had off, and also we had family in town, so
Understandable.
I would have been probably in a lot of trouble if I was like, all right, see you guys. I'm going out to Virginia to ride coasters.
Disregard families, acquire credits.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of disregarded family today and required 2 credits, so it's
yeah.
pretty sweet. Yeah, because my family went to Epcot today,
Oh,
and I said, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go to SeaWorld.
it's like let me at least get on some roller coasters and not just one.
Yeah.
Even though apparently Guardians is great.
Yeah,
Oh, no, it's
before it got
excellent.
on.
It's excellent, but you have to be good at technology, wake up at a certain time, click fast enough, and then you get to
Yeah.
ride it one time. And it's like it's a terrible system for, like, I'm a regular. Like, my wife is a cast member. Like, we know the ins and outs, and it's still difficult. I can't imagine what it's like for like some person who came over. They saved up for years to go on this massive Disney trip. Oh, we're gonna ride this new ride based on Guardians. We came over from, I don't know, another country to be here, and then they show up at the line and they go, "Oh, do you have your lightning lane? Whatever the fuck." Oh, we can curse on this podcast, I'm assuming.
Oh, of course.
Okay, cool. And they go, "What the fuck is a lightning lane?" They're like, "What's your boarding group?" Like, what is a boarding group? Like, that's it. We don't get to ride this. We spent $6 million coming on this vacation. It's just terrible.
I 100% agree, and that is a big thing, a big issue we harp on when we talk about Disney on this cast. I'm like, y'all truly made a fully elaborate queue, right? And you're not using it. Like, imagine just explain to me the logic.
Well, here's the thing, West. You still use the queue. So you get in a virtual queue where you can quote unquote ride other rides while you wait, but you can't even do that because everyone's in another virtual queue. Thus, the physical queues are all stacked full. And then you still get to your virtual queue time and then wait in the queue.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point of that? Like, it's, yeah, I don't know, man. I'll be mad for a long time if we talk about this. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, honestly, we can keep because me and RC be saying almost feels like people understand it, but we don't have people that come on that really get it. And you all being locals to it.
For sure.
You really understand, like.
Hey,
Like,
if I have to mute at any point in time, it's because I have a phone call, and one of those times is right now. So y'all continue.
All right, you're good. But that's perfect time to segue into your 4th of July, Richmond.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go back to the trip report.
Mm-hmm. But.
So yeah, you go ahead.
You came up here. Came up here to me. Well, kind of. I had to drive a little bit, but going on to Richmond for me is nothing new. I have a bunch of friends down there. At least the
I love that city.
Yeah, it's a great little city. It's definitely been grown up.
Yeah, I've been there a few times because of Tyler, my friend. I'm not referring to myself in third person, but Tyler, sorry, he moved to Richmond. He's like my high school best friend, and we've always been best friends. And he moved to Richmond, and so I've always gone up there probably for the past 9 years, I think. But have only been to KD one time with my brother before, not on a Richmond visit. So.
So this was your second time?
Yeah, and so came up on the 4th, did the river, got super burnt, and I was hungover on the river. I didn't get drunk that day at all because I knew I was going to King's Dominion on the 5th. I think I had like 1 beer at dinner on the 4th. But the day I flew in, I was incredibly early to the airport, and me and Jordan actually went to Busch Gardens that day, and went to Busch Gardens, walked to the greatest roller coaster of all time, Kumba, walked on it.
That's such a good coaster.
It's so
Bada
good.
bing, bada bing, bada boom. Walked on Kumba, walked out. Oh, got our free beer samples. They've got some free beer. They're small, but they give you 2 of them. I think same with Williamsburg.
Yeah,
and
I was
got
like
my
that last year.
Got my beer samples. We left just like that.
If you're with me, you get 4 of them. I don't drink, so it's a pretty sweet deal.
So yeah, then. All right, you guys talk. I'm gonna throw up.
Well, I can't really fill in the rest of the trip because I wasn't there.
No, I'm kidding. I'm talking like we're making fun of your throat. Here I am.
Yeah. What's up with that? What's up with that?
Dude, I think I dry ripped my bong or something. It is killing me.
Like, did you put water in it?
It's got water in it, man. This isn't my bong. I don't know if the stem is not good or I don't know. I was crushing your bong much more than this. What the hell? This is wild.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's a long time it hasn't been clean or anything. Or it's like tar.
No, it's a fresh and pretty bong. That thing like never gets used.
Then I wonder if, I don't know. I can't troubleshoot right. I'm a troubleshoot guy. I'm like, I'm literally gonna be like, let me see what the issue is.
I'll be okay. I'll just won't throw up and not hit that bong. I have 2 joints out here. I'll live. And so get drunk, go to the airport. What's that?
No, I'm throwing up.
Oh no!
See, this is why I don't do drugs.
Okay. Yeah, Jordan. No, with your throat, you could not. You would simply get into a. I watched this dude like walk for 5 seconds faster than normal, and he'll get into a coughing fit and throw up.
Which is insane considering I was a runner.
You used to throw up all the time.
Oh wait, that's right. Almost after every race. Yeah, good point.
He just threw up more.
Jesus.
So, anyways, long story short, because people for this aren't listening for my trip, we were preheated, pre-cooked. I was so sunburnt. We were floating on the river for 3.5 hours. So we were destroyed before going to King's Dominion, which, as we've mentioned, I think it was like 106, 107 real feel for most of the day.
It was 98, which is basically 100 degrees, right? Like 98 degrees. And then it felt like 107. 108 in some areas of Doswell, like, whew.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Which did give us really good I-305 ride and like
Twisted Timbers
10 really good Twisted Timbers rides throughout the day.
No, when we got on together on Green Train, oh my god. No,
Green Train's the only train, man. It's the best.
I'm so happy y'all know about Green Train.
So we didn't learn about that via we heard about it. We literally showed up to ride roller coasters one trip, and we rode. I think didn't our first ride, our Zen ride, might have been on Blue Train.
I thought we had a Zen ride front row green train.
Maybe, but then we did one of our first 2 rides. They were split 50-50, and we looked at each other like, wow, the green train's way better. And then we were on green train like 8 other times, and I was like, this is the best. It's like the best ever.
I think one of the ride ops, the good one that wasn't stapling, was like, "Oh, you like the green train? It's good, right?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Okay, so like I mean, I'm assuming it's a known thing amongst locals or whatever,
so,
but we didn't know that going into it.
Yeah, 2 years ago. When did you guys go to? When was that trip?
That was 2022.
That makes a lot of
20.
sense. That I wonder if that was Ethan that said that, because there was a really awesome operator that worked there that told us about that.
Is Ethan?
Yeah, we know Ethan. We know Ethan.
Wait,
we met
that
Ethan there. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
He wasn't ride opping, but yeah.
He was
beef.
Well, he was ride op.
Yeah,
he was at the front of the line, like telling people to put shit in lockers, kind of stuff. Like he was just outside, and yeah, we talked to him a while. We're like, oh no, we're gonna thuzy it up to this poor kid, and he doesn't want to talk to us, but he was super cool. And 99% of the ride ops there, inside the station, were also good, and they're the ones that mentioned the green train. There was one that stapled the heck out of me.
That was my favorite year riding Twisted Timber still to this day.
Yeah,
because like the operators were there with the culture there was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
and plus we walked on like every time.
How come it's not loved so much? Like, why isn't King's Dominion praised at the same level that King's Island is?
So I'm gonna ask you this.
There's roller coasters galore. Every corner you go, there's a cool roller coaster. Right?
People are mad that Volcano's gone, and also people hate good rides like Anaconda because.
But even as somebody like us that goes on your first time during 2022, like, I don't know, or even GP, if you don't know that Volcano's gone, it's so good. Like, that park is insane, man.
No, it's excellent.
What were you gonna say, Wes?
But basically, because I asked RC this on the cast, because this take was ridiculous in my opinion, but when you walk into King's Dominion, do you think when you see one really good looking ride, there are 3 to 4 other rides that are dilapidated and look like they're about to break down or be taken out?
No, I don't think any ride like that. Besides, you could argue the point Anaconda does.
No, it's perfect. Don't talk shit.
Yeah, I know, and I don't talk shit.
Maybe the bobsled. That's the only one that could possibly look dilapidated.
Because like,
but that's optics.
That was a take I saw because everyone's doing the rankings now, and I was like, it's from our favorite satire account on on Instagram. But in general, I was like, how can you? I don't know. I'm like, are we going to the same park? Because I was like, I want to make sure I'm not biased here.
Yeah, I don't think you are, man. I think that park is pretty truly magical. Yeah, it has the greatest roller coaster ever made. Right. Period. That's simply a fact. Not arguing opinions, and it's like. Then you have Twisted Timbers, which is fucking perfect RMC.
I really wish you got that rewrite on Grizzly because it was running so much better. But like, you guys had to leave.
Hey, I rode it twice in the morning.
Yeah, I know, but that ride warms up.
Before, okay, let's go back to Trip Report. Mm-hmm. Grizzly in the morning with my group. I was there with Tyler and Aaron, and I told West, hey, we're doing Twisted Timbers because we lapped the fuck out of Twisted Timbers in the morning. And then I was like, hey, guys. And obviously they were also like, hey, we kind of want to go check out that. You know, we saw that where I'm like, oh, yeah, I really want to do Grizzly. Me and Tyler are getting off Grizzly, and my hat is gone. My hat is gone from the bin.
Where'd it go?
Tyler Farr, my buddy, my best friend, is in hyper fight mode from July 4th. He got so pissed off from the police. He is ready to overthrow the U.S. government. So this guy he's jacked up right now, and he just goes, somebody stole the fucking hat, and just barrels down the exit. Just looking for somebody holding my green hat and
holding any hat.
You know what's funny? So real quick, what's so funny about that to me is he is the nicest.
He is.
Like from the whole demeanor of everything, you wouldn't even think he'd get mad like that. Like,
you know, everybody. We all have our own.
Oh yeah, he messed with the homie.
He's one of the. He's such a. I don't hang out with bad people, man. Like, I only know good people. I love good people, and he's exactly that. So, he's so kind. But yeah, he's a hothead. He gets heated. You know, it is what it is. And so he was just so ready to throw down. And I looked at Erin. She's like, "Yeah, I'll talk to them." Like, she stops and is gonna talk to the right ops, and I go, "Well, I'm gonna follow him. So if he starts fist fighting somebody, he doesn't get his ass beat by two people. Like I was there, ready to help.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie,
there.
he takes on two people pretty easily.
Honestly, Tyler Farr, he said he saw me behind him. He goes, "I was so excited. Me and him, we've been in a bar fight together where we knocked two dudes out, and it was the greatest. It was the greatest day of my life." And so we, he was like, "I was so excited. He had my back." And then and then Air's trip report. Back to that. I run into Wes. I go, I gap up Wes. I go, "Hey, we're like looking for security and for something." He's like, "Okay, no worries." And then you guys got on Grizzly. So, anyways, how good is Grizzly?
No, that was, hearing the full perspective. I'm sitting here, I'm like completely buzzing. Like my body is feeling so good. I'm like, I'm seeing the homies. Oh, what's up, guys? And then I hear that, then I'm like, my high just got almost like, it didn't get killed, but it got like halved.
Oh yeah, because you were like, "No, I don't want them to be like, you have a bad view of KD."
Yeah, because
You were
I'm
so
like,
disappointed.
yeah, I was like, that's my park. I look highly of my park, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that happened on like one of the first
Yeah.
few rides, the first few hours. I'm like,
I didn't even know about this. My brother Tyler didn't tell me about this at all.
It's not a big deal. I mean, it's
oh
a
yeah,
small detail.
well, the reason why, which we continue, because we got on the ride, right, and we see them on
Yeah.
the exit.
So we go back. They're like, "Yeah, we have cameras. Go tell the ride ops." So they go, "Just go through the exit." So Wes gets on. I'm so sorry, I forget your partner's name, but whatever.
Nobody's good.
Yeah, dude, I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. I literally have my cats named Boy Cat and Girl Cat for that. Jordan can testify.
Yeah, he's really dumb.
I'm bad with faces. Like we could hang out for 5 hours, and you could walk by me the next day, and I would pretend I'd never known you. I have a lot of problems. Anyways, so long story short, it's in the bucket. Tyler just was an idiot and didn't know the thing slid over.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So that's the level of GP my boy is.
So you were you were gonna fight somebody wearing a hat.
We were
no
gonna
reason.
fight a green hat wearer,
Yeah,
Johnny on the
that's-
spot. I was
yeah.
expecting him to Superman punch through the air somebody's face if they were wearing that Leopold hat.
Like a cape comes out of nowhere. You just hear dun, 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 dun.
He's Captain America and
Yeah.
just starts slinging shields at people. Oh, that's good. I completely did not hear that story, which I'm glad I'm hearing now for the first time. That's really funny.
Yeah, because like I was like, good. I'm able to enjoy my Grizzly ride now. Like before, I was upset. That's like, I don't know. I feel like generally speaking, that area is very good when it comes to, I mean, at least from all the times I'm seeing on the paid lockers and Twisted Timbers and Flight of Fear 305, all the bags just on top of them, and I don't ever hear any turmoil or anything about that. And the officer could.
And you want your park to be reflected in a positive light. Obviously, you're proud of it. You like, like if like somebody's going to BGT for the first time and I'm like their quote unquote host, I'm like hoping they love everything. Like,
But honestly, I'm kind of hoping. What's that fist fight event called?
I don't do bad. No fights allowed. I don't know.
You mean the one that was advertised on Instagram?
Honestly,
that to happen.
If I'm going to Busch Gardens and I'm with a GP friend, low-key, I want that shit to happen because that's perfect. Like that's my life. Welcome to my home.
Actually that is the quintessential BGT experience as well. I'm like, I'm glad you got to see that. That's exactly how Tampa is.
It's Tampa. Welcome.
Yeah.
It's Tampa.
That's how we got there growing up. Parking at Burger King, jump the fence, getting over there.
Yeah.
Dude, Jordan's done some illegal activities across the street at Adventure Island.
100%. I think statutes of limitations have passed, so I'm allowed to say that I would sneak into Adventure Island at night all the time and just run around with doing hood rat shit with my friends. So,
which is why we don't like the policy. What's the policy everybody's talking about?
Non-reentry?
No.
What policy?
Chaperone.
Oh yeah, I don't think it solves the problem. It's not I don't know. It doesn't solve the problem. It just creates it so like I would have not been an enthusiast maybe as early or had those core memories with my brother, my family and friends, had that been in place.
Busch Gardens was daycare.
Yeah, which obviously shouldn't be necessarily for everyone, but it worked for us.
It was responsible daycare because myself and my friends had you and even an older boy than you, Lee or Steven.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
so like I don't know, it wasn't bad. We also were good kids as far as that type of stuff goes, especially at my age.
We just talked about how we would break into places. We were good kids.
Well, I'm talking. I was younger. I started doing that shit at like 11 and 12 because I had an older brother and an older friend.
That's true.
So I wasn't doing dumb shit as an 11-year-old.
No, that was a few months later.
And again, this was before. I don't think any of us had a cell phone either.
No, which is crazy. How do we know when to get picked up? Like, I don't remember.
Hey guys, we would go. Marge would drop us off at Burger King. We'd jump across the road, jump the fence.
Cross Bush Boulevard, which is like...
very fun road to cross.
Yeah.
And shout out Voodoo Vegan across Bush Boulevard right there.
Yeah, brother.
Kitty corner to Montu. What a view. And ride Montu like 10 times and then go ride Kumba like 10 times and then usually leave, maybe do a Skyride or two and Scorpion and bounce. I think we probably just had a set pickup time, if I'm being honest. It's not hard.
I don't remember.
It's not hard if you're not a dipshit, which I don't think the younger generation can figure out. But if you go, meet back at Busch Garden or at Burger King at 1 p.m., what do? You just sit there at 1 p.m. Easy peasy.
We weren't dipshits yet. We developed into that at a later date.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I was probably a dipshit, but again, I had a chaperone. You.
True. Sorry, we got out of tangent because I feel strongly about the chaperone policy not being the end all be all.
No, I agree. It doesn't solve the problem. Yeah. And
yeah.
You have. I would have been the Cave enthusiast either because I would just I would go with my sister. She would take me. But I'm thinking about times when once I got my license, I would definitely go by myself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, it would be harder for me to enjoy that. I'd be like asking probably be like, can you come with me, please?
Yeah.
And be like,
and then you have that little annoying kid. Yeah.
And then my parents hated it. My sisters were, only one of them really still did it, and now she's like, wants to now, but she's like, I don't know, and I'm like, I'm letting you know when I'm going, just come on.
Are they still local?
I need to drag her. Yeah, sure, they're still local. So.
Should I be there every weekend if I was your sister, bro?
Let's do the Busch Gardens Williamsburg Family Day.
Ooh.
Bring the sis.
Are fights allowed?
Brother and brother and brother and sister.
It's funny that you say daycare too, though, because I think I don't know if Tampa does, but Williamsburg definitely has a summer camp.
Oh, we have tons of different camps at all our parks. Yeah. I don't know the details of them, and they probably changed since I was a child, but they did have a lot of like animal, like exposure camps where you'd see all the animals and shit. I don't know exactly how they work anymore because I'm old, but I should.
Anyways,
soon I'll have to.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you've got a good family. So anyways, Grizzly was great. Dude, that back row I was giggling watching Aaron and Tyler's head bounce around. Ride-offs were so awesome there. I had so much room. I sat on the left side. I had so much room in my lap bar. And during one of the bump/airtime moments, heaven forbid a ride has a bump, you pussies. Yeah. So during one of the bumps, which believe it or not generates airtime, and I had a little bump, and dude, I almost was sitting on the seat divider.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I had so much space. I felt like I was riding Comet at Hershey Park.
It was at the very end, right? When you're coming back in.
Oh yeah, like after the turnaround.
Yep.
I think like probably like during or before or right after the tunnel. If that makes sense.
Man, I got to get back on that ride. I loved it even before, so I'm sure I'll really love it.
Dude, 100%. Jordan was a Grizzly stan before the version. So when I found out, again, brand new credit, love having Grizzly credit number 2.
Yeah,
Fuck the haters. Again, I'm a satirical guy, so am I being serious? Maybe. Am I not? Who knows?
I have 10,000 credits, so...
Yeah, fucking sick. Credits whatever you...
I have more credits than coasters that exist on planet Earth, dude.
Yeah, every seat is a different credit.
Wait, no, so that means you've gone to different planets.
I have,
I've actually ridden my skateboard downhill, so guess what?
That's a cred.
Boom, cred. Credit counter guys that like get hung up about stuff are so strange. Anyways, new Grizzly's awesome. You guys are not wrong. If anybody hasn't been to KD yet, do it.
No, I say it's the hidden gem in Virginia right now. Especially if you get, like, golden hour to closing rides. Oof.
Dude, no. Hey, man. When we do Williamsburg, I'm down for the drive if you are. I'll finish the night at King's Dominion.
I mean, it's such an easy drive. It's only 45.
Oh,
That's
okay.
That's it. Well,
Dude,
for some reason, it was.
we could do an entire day at Williamsburg and still have time to lap TT or Intimidator.
That's exactly what I do. I never really close off. I never close the day at Fish Gardens. But if I do go, I spend the whole day there. I'll roll drop it, and then finish on Pantheon, or maybe Griffin, because Griffin's honestly kind of slaps right now. I don't know.
Griffin is really good, dude. Any dive with those restraints are great.
Yeah. Oh, and
what?
when you get in the big boy seat, like row 4
Oh,
or 5,
yeah.
or the like in the not row 4, but like the seat 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those are great.
You like Griffin?
Yes, this is the best dive. I don't.
Wait,
love it.
no. Everybody hates those terrible manufacturers. It's so boring.
Oh yeah, that failure of a manufacturer. Yeah.
It's so bumpy. Or my favorite is, well, I like old B&M. Okay, I go Fury. Well, Fury is no, man. You can't say one thing and then have exceptions.
Like constantly.
B&M has 100% of their coasters bangers. No, nobody's are, right?
Yeah.
Not a single manufacturer is 100% bangers. B&M has continuously made fun, good capacity, reliable machines.
Are we getting to this topic now? Because this will be a 2 hour.
Might as well.
Okay. Well, yeah. Like he said, like every time you start listing the good B&Ms, and people go, well, not that one, not that one. I'm like, well, essentially what they're saying is, all their coasters are bad except for the good ones, which is, no shit. That's literally every coaster manufacturer. That's what said about anyone.
I say that about parks too. Because when people say, "Oh, a park's overrated because I wasn't able to get this, and this," I'm like, "Well, if you go to a park for just that, and that, and not the park, then
yeah, and then also that's not a reason to think the park is bad. If anything, that's the reason to think the park is good because other people are trying to do all that stuff and like closures happen, man.
I hear that about islands a lot. That's why they're like, "Oh, well, they only have 3 or 4 coasters," and I'm like, "Yeah, there's so much to do in islands."
Yeah, right.
Or
seriously,
like I don't know.
Oh, that's a terribly against Islands of Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Imagine trying to argue against that park.
Yeah, that's really.
I mean,
a super tinny, stupid way to take.
But only thing I can argue is price at this point because it is getting expensive.
Of course, absolutely.
Welcome to Florida, man. Welcome to Florida. That is what it is.
Welcome to Florida, baby.
That's what we do here.
You want to go to Busch Gardens? Okay, guess what? Parking is $45.
And
so it becomes an Islands of Adventure fucking ticket.
And then if you really get a ticket at the gate, it's like 100 plus.
Oh, it's Busch Gardens is up there. It's not Disney level, but it's closing in, and it's the passes, especially the Busch Gardens SeaWorld pass, while being slightly more expensive, is definitely worth it. Like the perks you get, like parking alone is amazing. There's a billion free tickets. They just keep throwing free guest tickets on you. Like I don't have that many friends. Like
so real quick, where do you want to go, Wes? Are we staying on B&M or parks and stuff?
So were you done with your trip report?
Let's just finish the trip report.
So shout out to James again.
Let's go back to KD and the trip report.
Yeah, because if you're all into this cast, tangents are gonna happen.
Yeah, my bad.
So that's why this is perfect. So, but no, we got on a extreme Skyflyer thanks to James. Shout out, man. Can't wait to hang with you soon. But that's the first time I've done that in years.
Thank you. Shout out, James. KD. Dude, all their employees care. You're getting shouted out on the world's greatest roller coaster, Intimidator 305. Like, how cool is that to be sitting next to this guy in the back row? I'm on a roller coaster that goes 7,000 miles an hour, right? And seeing God, I can't breathe. My chest physically can't expand out because of how fast it's running. And your boy's getting a shout out. How fun is that?
Yeah, and I felt bad because Jalen was like, "You're gonna be back, right?" And I'm like, "Oh, 100%," but we couldn't because.
That's the rat's fault.
Yeah, it's the wizard gnomes that keep going around and taking instrument problems. It's cutting out because I need to make it less sensitive on my mic, but it'll definitely come for you guys probably. It might not But regardless, yeah, hidden gnomes, hidden wizard gnomes.
So, yeah, obviously I love that roller coaster, probably more than life itself.
Yeah, and basically I'm bringing that up because they need to stop messing with parts and dealing with shit with that ride that fucks it up. It's always the small little minute sensors that like, whoa,
Oh wait,
ghost
yeah,
train.
he told me like a squirrel bit something and they closed it down.
Well, it could have been. And this is alleged, right?
Yeah, this
we're-
is unconfirmed and alleged.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
but,
memeing. We're memeing. Okay.
But
Actually, speaking of memeing, did it reopen like the following day? Like it has
yeah,
it open? Do you know?
so that's the thing, and that's my disclaimer for a lot of people. If you're going to King's Dominion and you see it's over 95, be warned, guy 305 may be a bit moody that day. every other day that's normal. Like, let me check right now. Like today, I'm pretty
Is it 'cause
sure, or the past few days.
It runs too hot. Like,
So I remember one time when I had a operator friend that was there, and he said that the hydro, and I was like, "Why is it not open today?" And he's like, "Yeah, the hydraulics are so hot they're boiling, so we gotta let it cool down." And I'm
'cause
like,
they spray water on it, right? They
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that in like the brake run.
and depending how hot it is, you'll see it go faster. Like when it's, the ride is cooking when like you're getting on the ride and your legs are essentially just wet because they're spraying it so fast
That's
and
awesome.
so hard because it's like okay, it's that hot.
What's the fluid that's boiling?
The hydraulics.
In what?
I don't know if it was the brakes or if it was shrinks. He just put it like broadly that basically the ride is boiling. Like it's so hot.
Ride's on fire. Can't do it.
I mean,
Well, that's what
yeah.
tires were gonna pop on Twisted Timbers.
Twisted
That's
Timbers.
always, brother. It could be 3 degrees below zero, and it's always going to be smoking
No,
hot.
this was pretty scary. I was like,
Yeah, dude, throw me on it.
yeah. Wait, you held me down today on a roller coaster.
That's because
I was debating holding Wes down. He was sitting in front of me, and I was gonna put my arm out on his shoulder because what would be the way to describe West's build? Near flawless, young Greek god.
yeah, just ripped out of his mind.
Yeah, just like a ripped, shredded, and peeled type of guy. So definitely not a lot of body weight there. And I was concerned for him flying out. I was like, damn, he's ripping.
Oh no, because I be treating rides like that like mosh pits almost. I'm like throwing my body with it.
Yeah,
It's like-
absolutely.
Yeah, that's the way. Dude, whenever we get to our short trip report from SeaWorld today, I'll tell you about moshing on a coaster. But yeah, I know, I would
On
love to
Pipeline?
on
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah, on
kung fu.
Pipeline.
We're kung fu kicking people on pipeline.
Dude, Pipeline. I thought Pipeline wasn't gonna be great for the airtime for people that are tall, but dude, it was great.
It was so good.
So-
Spoiler alert. It was great.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Anyways, back to the trip report. I'm pretty. What was that noise?
I'm sharing my my stream real quick because I'm going to pull up a meme of what you guys just said about Pipeline.
Okay.
But you can continue.
Where was I? Where are we?
You guys could no longer ride.
So Ivory of Fire was terrifying. Twisted Timbers was terrifying. I was very concerned for West. That was.
Oh no! So yeah,
it's for sure an upper echelon RMC. It's so crazy.
yeah. It wouldn't be the first time though. If you literally, that's happened to me on Gwazi when I've got Minlock. There was someone it was their first time, I guess, getting also back into coasters too, and they were like, they're getting on Gwazi. I have Minlock. I'm throwing myself. I'm getting ejected. Right after the death roll, they throw their hand and just throw me down back into the just in the death roll.
Are
And
they
were
the
just
ones
ripping
that hit
the
one of the support beams?
No, that was early on. That was like a week
Okay.
or so in. This was late last year.
Okay.
But we roll back into the station. Their hand is on me basically the entire ride, and I'm just laughing because I'm just like, "What was that?" And they're like, "I'm so sorry. I honestly thought we were all going to just be like gone out of here, off the train." Because they were not used to RMC like that, so.
I was concerned for Jordan like that pretty much on every ride. We do not play around when we say we leave it loose.
Yes.
That's not just an innuendo, brothers. That's a motto. in a Mantra. Probably had the most room ever today on Mako. It was pretty wild, but yeah, leaving it loose is just the absolute best way to ride a roller coaster, especially heavy airtime filled roller coasters. Are you still memeing?
I'm good. I'm just waiting for when we guys get to pop lot for it, but I 100% agree. Yeah, that's why honestly for me, I don't know. I love having so much room because it's green. Yeah. I meet the height requirement. So, but that's the thing because, in case you didn't know and you don't actually know, I am definitely not built at all.
Yeah, you are.
Literally, my metabolism is insane. Is all I will say. Almost, it's almost too good. It's hard to really actually. All I say is I eat a lot.
You're healthy. It's called being a healthy young man. That's all it is.
Yeah, dude. We all used to be there.
Yeah.
No, everyone's saying, "Oh, you'll get there." I'm like, "Will I?" I'm like,
No. I'm not telling you that because I'm not. I hate those naysayers that think just when you age you instantly get fat.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying I used to be like that.
Yeah. No, it's 100% maintainable. Not even just being like even your metabolism. Like it won't naturally be as perfect, but you can. Fuck those naysayers, now, dog. If you're healthy, you're healthy. You got it. I believe in you. Keep doing it as long as you can. It's awesome.
Yeah. Man, it's kind of hard to do with this heat now.
Yeah.
You gotta avoid
it all off.
You're telling me. I used to walk like 2 to 3 miles a day, and I can't even walk quarter mile now without my face being attacked from hornets. It's just, there's so many dry, like hot ground hornets along my property.
Jeez.
It's annoying. You're gonna have to @ me James's Instagram because you said he's Instagram, not Twitter, right?
Yeah, and that's what I noticed a lot. I really support, I'm kind of blasted. I really appreciate the support on the Twitter side because the Twitter side of coaster enthusiasts is not that big compared to Instagram. No,
it's not.
Like,
it's almost incestually small.
Yeah, incestually small.
But no, it is because I saw a post on Reddit and it was making fun of somebody, and I'm not going to call them out, but it's 100% somebody we all know.
I'll do it. I'll call them out. Who is it?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's not my place to do. But it's not anything bad. It is a stupid hot take on Twitter, but like I said, it's so incestually small on Reddit. Half the fucking comments, and this is a joke, like meme roller coaster, like super, like it's roller coaster jerk, and they're all like, yeah, I know him. Oh, I follow him. Oh, yeah. So it's like, god damn, like it's too small. So.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But you're doing okay. So you're gonna have to give me his Instagram.
Yeah, I got you. I definitely got you. 100%.
Jordan, you talk.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, yeah. Hannah and Brad just got home, and I don't want to like be a shit husband. So if we could talk about today real quick, then you guys can continue to talk about whatever you want. Obviously, it's your show.
100%. 100%. Because y'all were apparently kung fu fighting today.
Oh man!
So it's been a while since you've been to SeaWorld because you got 2 new creds.
So yeah, so we had passes just before Pipeline or Pipeline opened, so we were for like the icebreaker times, and then they went, went and built 2 more real quick, and now we came back, which has been. Like the reviews of Pipeline have all been really, really good, and the stigma of stand-up coasters, wasn't that bad anymore, and so we were super excited, and it fucking delivered, for sure.
Oh my god, it delivered. Like the launch alone lifts you out of your seat. You're standing. You jump.
Yeah, not even the hump. Not even the hump.
If you ride like West, especially. You want to throw yourself, have a little fun, help the airtime, bend your knees, jump, float, put your legs out. You can literally be like you're a moon man right?
Oh, yeah,
Just
yeah. Just in the
floating
air.
around.
Just
It
suspended.
ejectors you up. Me and my brother are both tall, and we still had plenty of room to go up,
And
plenty of
muscular.
room to go, and plenty of room to go down. It was a blast. Amazing layout. Moments of intensity that does what it does to your legs, but you know what? Grow a pair.
Yeah. Does it
awesome.
feel a little uncomfortable in your calves during the positives? Yeah, it's a stand up, but it's still not nearly as bad as like Vortex felt.
Oh yeah,
At
100%.
Carowinds.
I will say though, I did make a meme like cast ago about saying, listen, my taint isn't necessarily the most comfortable on it after a while, but
See, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I think
Like-
how giving it is, like it wasn't a ball buster at all.
no,
So
and not a ball buster.
The tank buster.
Yeah.
I didn't notice any. I didn't notice any.
See,
change.
and that's what I'm
either.
saying. I think it's this is my physio, or not my physio. Is it physiology? I don't know. My dimensions.
Your anatomy.
It's your taint. Yeah.
Just specific. No, it's just specifically your tank.
It's not your anatomy, it's your taint. Your taint is bulging, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Oh
not
my
every
God.
seat articulates as well as the next.
Uh,
So there's like varying levels of maybe lubricant or whatever. I don't know, but for the most part, they were pretty darn good, and I felt like I was floating 80% of the ride. Like it was just yeah. It was the varying for. I mean, plus you have those positives that you can really feel. So therefore, in juxtaposed against the negatives, it's just very noticeable, and it was a shit ton of fun. And it's obviously going to be a good coaster because it's made by the best manufacturer. So pretty. And they also made Penguin Trek, or Penguin Hunt. Nobody knows.
So what's the meme behind that? Penguin Hunt.
Okay, so Penguin Hunt. The meme is that
We
it's like
don't like proper names.
we can't. We like to just fuck around with names. I guess. I don't know.
I just meme on names, man. I'm not too serious about names.
But because we have to, because we can't remember stuff. So
Yeah, I'll forget it, and then I'll
It's
sound
not-
dumb. So
it's
I
not
just
even-
gotta make a meme out
so
of the gate.
he just pretends it's a meme. It's really just not being able to remember. And Penguin Hunt sounds awesome. So
And it memes also on our beloved Cheetah Hunt.
yeah, second best ride in the world.
Speaking of which,
Probably Cheetah Hunt, probably an S tier Florida ride.
Yeah.
You guys have no power over me.
Yeah, we could just say it's great.
Yeah, you know what? I
This
changed
whole
my
time-
mind
yeah,
after today.
change your mind.
Maybe Cheetah Hunt isn't so bad. That ride fucking sucks. God, that ride fucking sucks.
And there's a lot of reasons why. And you know what? We're going to get into it. Fuck it. Because we always have to defend ourselves. A, we're memeing most of the time. It's a shtick. We made it our entire personality. Obviously, it's a roller coaster, which we love. We're not like other enthusiasts who make it their actual personality to hate rides and manufacturers for no reason. But
Yeah, I'd rather be on Cheetah Hunt than at work.
and see,
correct, yeah.
that's exactly how we are with B&M. Because I will get on a B&M and lap it all day. Dominators run great.
Yes, it
all
does.
the B&Ms that I've been
So good.
on are great. But obviously, they're not like doing anything that some of the others are now, I guess, with modern elements. And that's that's fine. They're the ones that are open. They're the ones that are killing capacity.
Yeah, like all the other manufacturers and all their surf coasters.
But that's the thing. I don't think
That is true. I mean,
yeah.
apparently
But-
Tacoma maybe,
but-
but we'll see if
I
what
don't
else
think
he
the
goes through.
One
Yeah,
of the
I don't-
forces we all love. Guess what? We all love airtime. If you're saying you don't enjoy airtime, okay, you don't like what B&M's good at. Every good B&M hyper gives you some of the best sensations of the feeling we love.
Yeah, so not everyone likes the same forces, but the most popular force is airtime. So why would you not like the manufacturer that does that? Not the best, but very consistently.
You could argue even the best. Like look at Mako's floater airtime. What manufacturer floats as hard as that? Which has as good of a drop into that kind of turnaround? Same with Fury. Like they do some of the stuff not as good. They do it at an elite level.
Yeah, and the fact that they're called like boring and they just do the same thing and they're not innovative is just wild to me because they have like flying coasters and wing coasters and launch stand-up coasters.
Yeah.
I'm like, at some point, when do we just admit that they do innovate? Are they always Intamin? No. Does Intamin take a lot of chances? Absolutely. But it's not like B&M is just sitting there going, all right, we're going to keep making B&M loopers for the next 45 years. They haven't done that.
And this is coming from a guy who's my top two is Intamin.
Yeah, and mine are all RMC. But again, I don't look at a ride and prejudge it based on who the manufacturer is.
Yeah.
You know, like I go, is this ride good? Yes. And who's the
I look
manufacturer? Cool,
I
doesn't
look at
matter.
it and go, oh, cool, roller coaster. You know it's going to be good. And then if it's a good one, like, let's stop hating on hypers and good rides.
Yeah, and we get like most of the flack that we get on Twitter about Cheetah Hunt is like, oh, it's a family ride, it fits the role. Who says roles have to be fit in parks? That's like a made-up rule that doesn't exist. A park can have any amount of any type of coaster they want. Second of all, that role that it's fitting, it doesn't. They say it's a family ride. Well, its height restriction is 8 inches taller than Scorpion in Cobra's Curse, one of which does
Yep.
have an inversion. So it fits that role of a mediocre family moving to thrill type of transition coaster perfectly fine. And they're like,
Also,
oh, well,
let me
yeah.
intergene.
Yeah,
If
go
you
ahead.
want, if your other role is also, well, it has a launch. So does Tigress. And it launches you backwards. And it does it much more thrilling. You're noticing so much more screams out of Tigress through the GP than outside of, I mean, Cheetah Hunt does have good initial launch.
Yeah,
But
there's good parts about it.
outside of that, I don't think it delivers any thrillingness
And we
at,
saw
at any level.
we saw today. We were getting in line for Mako, and we saw a kid who might not even be tall enough for fucking Cheetah Hunt. It seemed like he was. I mean, he had to be because it's what 52 inches for Mako or whatever. But he was a tiny little kid.
He was bare minimum.
He was riding he's the type of the quote unquote the family coaster target demographic, and he's riding Mako. So who cares about having a crappy little slow ride like Cheetah Hunt? Like, that's pointless. You have rides that fill that quote unquote role, and rides that are thrilling that kids can still ride. It just doesn't make sense.
And guess what? They had another elite manufacturing. If you want your first kid or more family-friendly ride to have an inversion, guess what? Scorpion has existed since the 80s in that park. And guess what? It's been perfect. And I think I probably did it at 5 or 6 years old. I'm an enthusiast because of that roller coaster.
Yeah, and I did it at 4 years old, so.
Okay, he didn't. So Schwarzkopf's, those loops are so perfect. You have just that fucking lap bar. It's so nutty. That lap bar's perfect. Meanwhile, Cheetah Hunt's restraint will pinch your penis.
Yeah, and it does. When you got a hog down there, when you got the Schmeats laying in that thing, it's bad. And I'm not somebody to discredit an entire ride because of restraint, because like I-305s aren't great, but who cares? The ride is good. Cheetah Hunt isn't.
And past the penis pinching, it has those terrible collars, which during its terrible inversion is uncomfortable if you're an adult man and tall. And I'm a strong guy that has defensive riding. Like, I think Kumba's very comfortable. So it's those restraints are truly awful.
Yeah, we're people that don't complain about bumps, rattles, movement, or restraints typically. So if we do, there's got to be something wrong with it. And another thing, I'll keep going. Here's the thing: we also get told, it's so weird. We get attacked from two very extreme angles about our take on Cheetah Hunt, all of which are wrong. One of the angles is that, look at these enthusiasts that if a ride isn't ripping your face off, it's not good.
Oh, I remember that.
But that argument would make sense if it weren't for the fact that in our top 10s and 15s, we've got Mine Trains and Verbolten and Hagrid's and a ton of family rides. So it's not the
Guardians,
fact that...
So my highest is, going to be Hagrid's and Guardians of the Galaxy.
So it's not that we need rides that rip our face off. Family rides can be good. This one isn't. That's it. Like,
be a better family ride.
Yeah, be better. We'll love you because we have tons of family rides. And I mean, there's other angles like, have you actually thought about why it exists? No, dude, we've been riding this ride since it opened. This is our home park. Of course we've thought about this take. We're not just spitting from like random angles. Believe me, we've thought enough about this ride to make it our entire personalities. We've got our background information down.
I'm just happy I found my people in that because we've been having that shtick for a long time here too. Like,
and also again, it's a shtick, right? I wish this was Coaster Heat right now because they would get it, right?
Yeah, so obviously it's low on our rankings, but again, we love roller coasters. We're gonna ride them.
Like you think I'm crazy if you think I would rather be on, I don't know, what's a bad roller coaster? Vortex. I'll ride Cheetah Hunt before Vortex gladly.
Oh yeah,
easily. Yeah.
Vortex
and those rides are great to us. I've loved every Vekoma SLC I've ridden. I've loved almost every single... Actually, I have loved every Aero Looper that is janky or crappy, according to enthusiasts who just... I don't think enthusiasts like roller coasters. I think they like complaining about their flaws. And and I just enjoy the ride for what it does well instead of looking at the negatives.
Jordan's teeing off.
Yeah.
Jordan needs a doobie.
Hey, bro, this is, you know what? I get why you guys have to smoke during this thing. You're, have a fucking blood pressure through the roof. I don't know.
Dang, I wasn't gonna let Cheetah Hunt have any power over me, but Jordan's getting triggered.
But again,
but that's the thing. People take online things as literal. People don't really understand social nuances and sarcasm, so like they may take it to heart and be sensitive, and
yeah.
I will probably always fuck with people just to do it, but like don't take it to heart, man.
Although the last 10 minutes probably make it seem like I'm being sensitive, it's
definitely not me. You've been yapping.
Well, it's because I have to defend joking, which is wild to me.
Comedy's kind of
Well, it's also because it's like Twitter. People will just see the text and they can't hear your tone. They just hear it. They just see it.
And
Twitter used to OG Twitter was for like comedy and like silliness and like
140 characters to make you just meme it out, and now it's not that, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, sorry.
Roller coaster. Sorry.
Sorry.
That post I think gave me 200 followers and like 200 blocks. Pretty wild.
It did numbers, bro. Yeah, and that's where we got all the hilarious takes that we can easily dispute or dispel and argue against, and also we don't really give a shit, so it's whatever. Although it definitely comes off as I give a shit right now. My bad.
Well, we do give a shit about us playing a coaster too.
Oh shit! Yeah, we'll talk about that real quick before I unfortunately.
You could dip. You could text me. I'll talk on your behalf.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can't wait. As somebody who considers themselves a very mediocre but passionate Planet Coaster 2 player,
both Wes and I will hype you up.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys do that because if I hear that, I'm gonna get all nervous and I'll.
All right, go love that baby. Give her a kiss for me, dog.
Hey, West, thank you so much. I'm sorry I couldn't be on longer. I feel like a very, very unprofessional, but.
Oh no.
Any time you want to talk about that stuff, and obviously we'll talk on Twitter and stuff, man. Have a good night.
Hey, you guys gotta come back on. That's what's gonna have to happen.
Of course. See you, boys.
I'm still here, dog. No, I'm still here, dog. See you, Jay. Love you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. Love you.
Take care, Jordan.
Love you, man.
Follow him at. So what's his? Because I know y'all have.
I'll pull it up.
It's gonna remember which is which.
Yeah. No, it was hard making them.
So basically, that was you guys answered the question, though. I will say, because
I mean, he's tagged in the post. He is
because you guys basically
we're Pipeline Stan accounts. He's at Bros of the B Row.
All right, so go ahead and follow Jordan at Bros of the Backrow, or excuse me, Bros of at.
Bros of the B Row.
Okay.
And I'm just at Brothers Backrow.
Okay.
So, anyways, Planet Coaster 2, man. I like building coasters, and I'm not even that good at it. It's kind of sad.
I mean,
my
that's
brother is pretty great.
That's the beauty of the game, though. Is like so many levels of players can play. You can play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
doing challenges when you're like not that skilled is kind of fun.
Yeah. That's one thing. That's one thing I know a lot of people aren't bringing up. They're just thinking of the system and the engine, but a better campaign / challenge mode would be amazing.
Yeah. More and like making it like you said better, because like how they do some of the objectives is like kind of silly, and with their current management is like hard, and like restaurants are dumb, hotels are dumb. Like the system they have is not great.
So hear me out. Like it's virtually impossible to have a sustainable. Like you can make a park big enough to where at first for the first year or two you're making, it's pay per entry but no pay to ride. But it's virtually impossible to actually have it sustain. With how the game works, you have to have either absurd food prices where they'll get mad about, or you have to basically say they're paying quote unquote, but they're illusion that they're not paying. Otherwise, like you're not.
The finances obviously like definitely doesn't like really work as far as like the dollar goes and how entry is, and like prestige points for like obviously food doesn't really exist, and like how they're gonna consider money, because money is not considered the same, right? Like you can build a roller coaster for $10,000, like that's unheard of.
Oh yeah.
And so when it comes to their pockets, I don't know if it's like the same, but
exactly.
It's silly because like they'll buy a $6 hot dog, which is pretty good, but they're also going to a park for free or for like $40. It's like that's unheard of. Like
Yeah.
the money's terrible. Yeah, so campaigns are challenging. It would be cool if they could fix the economics. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
never
also the
thought. I
economics.
honestly never thought of that.
Yeah, because like that's the stuff like because then I could truly just play like you could play, a family entertainment center where it's really pay per ride or an old fair, which obviously you could easily do in the last games, but then you can truly make a full on theme park, has a water park section, which oh my god they're bringing back water. They're bringing back water park. Even though I'm not a water park guy, I love making it in the games. Like for me, it's what's in real life. So I want to make my parks like real life. Yeah, it's
So
just.
was water parks in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2?
I'm not. We can fact check that, but I don't
Because
think
that
so.
was the game I grew up playing, on an old awesome IBM computer, with the clicky
Oh
clacky
my goodness.
IBM keyboard.
So I think honestly, it was not, but I can check.
That makes sense because I have no recollection of that shit. I have to go inside. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Must it, especially down in Florida, man. Ugh.
Oh yeah, it's literally still, according to my thing, 89 degrees and 80% humidity. So it's been raining. It's still hot. So
Uh.
was that confirmed?
So they are modded in, but not vanilla. It's not like you get the game and they are in the game, but you can mod them in.
Well, so definitely not when I was playing.
Yeah, but
That was-
RCT 3, yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, for sure. And you know what's crazy is people have first looks. Like the Big Planet Coaster content creators, they were given early access to play around and see what the new systems are like.
Yeah.
Oh
Moon Man,
man.
right?
Oh man. Yeah, like I know Silverette got early access, I think.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah, man. Rudy Ren Camel did. He does a lot of Planet Zoo stuff, even though it might be a hot button with you to break up a zoo. But actually,
Oh, I just don't. I've never gotten to that game. I kind of fell off Planet Coaster probably after that game. I mean, every now and again I'd pick it up again, like if me and Jordan would build a park together. But
And then I'm trying to think. I just saw someone else before I clicked on this, but essentially a lot of creators are getting in. Digital Dan
yeah,
does a lot of UK content creation, and honestly, just funny Planet Coaster challenges. But right here is the trailer. I've seen it, but I just want to look at it again because I'm just like, it's here. It's here.
some nerd was complaining about the drop angle or something.
So I am gonna hyperanalyze it now, just because we're gonna be at Thuzy Ricky. Shout out to Coaster Heat. And honestly, just to see if we can find anything that's new about the game. That's the main reason. Not,
Oh, it's Ricky. I said Timmy earlier. It's Ricky. My bad.
Yeah, it's a Ricky.
Or there's a difference, I think.
Yeah, Timmy is do it for Timmy. That's the boat. Always do the boat for Timmy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know at least Biff and Donna are at Top Thrill Stumble right now.
Dude, that
And-
looks packed. I don't know what ride queue that was, but that looked nauseating.
Yes, it's Cedar Point.
Really, man.
Cedar
I guess
Point
I
is-
go on good days. And
Cedar Point is rough. Every time I notice, and now I can fully announce it because it's been like 3 days, 4 days. I don't think it's a bot. We're over 100 followers on Twitter finally. You guys are slowly catching up to Instagram side, where we are slowly inching to 200. Trust us. Once I get, honestly, this weekend I'm probably doing it. Like, I'm trying to make just some templates and memes and funnies for y'all to have to look through.
oh yeah.
But I don't
Look at
want
the meme.
I don't want people to forget that we're a cast as well. So I want people to follow. It was a tough balance. I actually talked with a few. I talked with this on Side Friction podcast when I was on with them.
Okay.
And it's like a balance because at first you want people to make sure like you want to put yourself out there because memes are easy to make and pull people to content your page.
Oh yeah. No,
But-
100%. I used to sell magic cards, but we had like a meme Magic account to grow our shit.
Yeah, I know so many people around me that used to be in Magic, never got
Yeah.
into it.
Ethan from Twisted Timbers is a Magic player.
Man, I was able to relate with him because we're both in the hardcore. So
Oh yeah. He's Talk about moshing.
so I'm saying it's the safest for me roller coasters, especially like you got these aggressive beasts. It's just like safe moshing. I don't gotta worry about. I don't gotta worry about if I'm gonna trip on something, if I'm gonna turn around and then elbows in my nose. What if I got leg dropped? You know, guys, jeez, why do I do this still? Honestly, I don't mosh much anymore because I'm pushing 30. I know, crazy, but I'm pushing 30 to the point like, yeah, something hurt, like, gets broken or something happens. Yeah, it's not gonna feel good or heal nearly as fast as the it's just the worries I got now. I don't know.
Also, fuck concert pricing for bigger events.
Yeah, so that's why I like hardcore, because a lot of it is very
Yeah. You're talking to the #1 Coheed and Cambria fan, so I'm very lucky to have cheap.
I've seen them 2 times by accident and became a fan because of it.
Boy cat, simmer down, bud. I'm not getting. Sorry, podcast. Here's what. Boy cat and girl cat coming to say hello. Here's girl, the perfect baby.
Girl cat, say hi.
Dude, that's boy cat. He's the yappy one. He's a fucking menace.
What breed is he?
Trash can.
Does he eat anything too, actually?
Yeah, 100%. No, he likes people food, but no, he's just a fat fuck. He knows if I'm in the kitchen, there's a chance he gets food because that's where his food is. That's all.
Yeah,
he's a dog. that's all it is. He's a very terribly behaved dog.
Yeah, mine literally likes fatty stuff. It's actually ridiculous. So whenever we do cook it,
okay, well, Jen has a Ashoka barking on her podcast, so this is my version of Ashoka. Oh my god, you guys are so ill-behaved. Not girl cat. She's perfect. All right, I'm taking my milk and cookies and going outside.
Milk? Oh, that sounds so good.
Dude, hell yeah, this shit's so fucking good. My Publix has... do you know about Publix? You got Publix up in your area?
We do, actually. We just got them.
So, Publix is pretty fucking anti-vegan, but they've got a little section in their bakery, fresh baked, and it's just as good, if not better, than their normal chocolate chips. And so when they're on sale, these are why I don't have abs.
So just like double chocolate chunk cookie. Jesus. We're Costco guys. No, it's for you. You're Publix guys. That's what you need to do.
No, I fucking hate Publix, dude.
You just like the cookies.
They've got me by the nuts by a couple items, but I fucking hate shopping there. It's so expensive.
I was about to say, is it one of those expensive grocery stores?
Like, I'll straight up. I'm kind of wealthy, but I hate wasting money on food.
Right.
I'd rather be traveling
waste?
and saving my money. So, dude, fuck that shit. I'll go to Walmart. Walmart has kick-ass food for kick-ass price. They actually like respect people of other ethnicities, and there's a lot of vegans in different cultures. So they have a ton of vegan food. It's so fucking awesome. You go to Walmart anywhere, love it.
Yeah, I just need Walmart to be 24 hours again.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. Holy shit. As somebody that hates going out in public during the day with social anxiety because of marijuana, fucking hate being the highest dude at Walmart. Somebody ask me a question, I'll freeze up for 5 minutes.
Well, for me, it's like being in department stores when I'm baked is just bad because I'm just like I'm like, and I'm stuck in paralysis of like, do I really need this? This looks so good right now. I really shouldn't get this, man. I'm in the bakery for like 2 hours.
That's why I get these fucking Publix cookies, man.
It's funny because I didn't really used to be a sweet tooth, but I'm really becoming a sweet tooth, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like, I'm starting to like cakes. Oh, pies are incredible. Oh my god. I found So, I'm kind of basic right now, but I think either blackberry or
What?
blueberry.
That's not, dude. Blackberry's not basic, and blackberry's some fucking sweet ass pie, dude. You're talking to a dude that's eating chocolate chip fucking cookies. Talk about basic. I don't. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking in the pie world, I guess.
Well, I don't think blackberry's basic. I think you got apple.
Yeah. Apple and peach? Is it? Yeah. But I prefer
Well,
peach cobbler.
I was gonna say I'm Southern, so give me that peach cobbler.
I always, yeah. Especially with a scoop. So your ice cream with peach cobbler?
Well, when I say anything to this food, there's everything is a vegan. There's a vegan option. So yeah, I'm putting vegan. Like I don't want to be annoying and go, I put vegan ice cream. Yes, I'm putting yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I eat right, dog.
I still live, bitch. Let's
like,
go.
Yeah, there's like, yeah.
I feel like there was a
Vegan
misconception
International outside of Busch Gardens. Highly recommend. They have the best chicken wings on earth. They're better than real fucking chicken wings, dude. I'm not even fucking lying. Their sauce is next level.
I feel like there's a misconception that like people essentially are ruining their like, oh, you just can't eat anything if you're vegan. Like, no, I know so many vegans that eat. It looks better than the food I eat.
It's just the stigma. It's the anti. It's a very silly Americanized thing, and there's so much machismo around the whole meat industry bullshit, and like everybody's force-fed stupid ass views they don't understand. Like when you think about like people that argue against the point of it, it's like, hey man, think about the point you're arguing against right now. Just stop and think.
Yeah, like
so
even if you like say, because I don't know if I could do it. I would probably still have because like I would probably go a lot of time and then be like, let's have a little nibble here. I love a burger. I'm sorry, forgive me. That's the American in me.
And guess what the fuck I eat all the time, dude?
Vegan burgers.
Yeah,
that is true. You need. I need to see if there's a good vegan market in my area. But the thing is, my food area is kind of trash. Like my specific area, my sub region of my region.
You need to go to Richmond, dude.
No, that's what I'm saying. Whenever I'm down there, it's like, okay, the floodgates have opened.
Yeah.
And then so much type of food.
I was so shocked by that city. I fell in love with Richmond, man. The beer, the liquor, the food, the views, the James. Fuck the Richmond police, by the way. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened with that story.
Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't really care.
Okay. Well, I don't know about if your podcast gonna be banned, but that's my views.
I don't know if the Richmond police will ban my podcast.
Dude, it's America. They probably can.
I mean, yes. And then I'm like, at that point.
Or also for the sake of, I don't want to get you canceled. Obviously, this is something you could, because you know those fucking pussies on that side that love the police.
Yeah, they would already know. They probably wouldn't already be in this.
Yeah, you're right.
Of,
yeah, you're right. My bad.
Basically, it was just like when we weeded out a lot of that stuff with the Six Flags over. No, yeah, the Six Flags over Georgia debacle that happened, and then the BCS thing where we talked about a vocal member in the community that said things that were a little bit ignorant, out of touch, and then it's like the stuff like that. It's like it's just ignorance around. You go around it. You move past it, but you try to teach on your perspective and how you feel about it. So, which y'all should listen to that. It's not just flaming anybody, by the way. It's literally just how African American community felt about people just saying pretty messed up things, especially just feeling like it was okay after a certain video and just tweets were made from individuals. But
white people never get in fights, dude.
It's funny because there was so many Disney ones I will see all the time, and it's like, and then this is a big point bring up. It's like, so why are we not bringing up all the Disney fights that happened? It's like,
shout out at Sean Orlando.
One of my favorite accounts. He used to be Sean Chapin.
He fucking, I fucking love his shit, dude. So like I said, white people, we never get in fights, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, you got most lawful
Yeah,
Individuals.
yeah. We don't do a fuck ton of crimes. Yeah,
You know, you're not human like everybody else apparently. You know, just...
Yeah, and also at Disney, because when you think you get your way your entire fucking life, and when you disagree that, oh, this person looks a different way or acts a different way, that you're going to treat them like absolute shit, and then get fucking shocked when you get shit on. This is all the blue check marks on like the Dis Twitter, the Disney side of Twitter, which I'm not a part of really. I watch it through satirical accounts. But yeah, those guys, oh my god, I treated a human being like shit for 30 minutes and then they had the audacity to be slightly disrespectful to me. Yeah, you bet.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm
human
like,
being, bitch, and so are they. Grow up.
I don't get it. Especially now with Disney making it even harder with the change of their ADA and the frontline worker and parks right now. Just that's the last thing parks think about. It's so sad. Like in policies or anything, if it doesn't make sense, they're just getting the brunt of it. So that's why I say you got to make that stuff as clean as possible. So like, you're not gonna have them come back if they're getting essentially traumatized from just. Who knows if it can get that bad, right? At some days or some part, I think Disney possibly could. You have that amount of volume of people coming through your parks, but at least I'm gonna say there has to be 2 to 3 times a year. At least want to hear from some of my ride operator friends where there's like just a really terrible person for no real reason, just giving everyone and ruining the whole vibe.
The reason is called entitlement, man. They've been, it's it. It's the wealthy fucks that are entitled with their blue check marks that think they've been treated a certain way their entire fucking lives.
Now, and some of these people don't even have blue check marks. They're just eggs on Twitter, you know? Like...
Dude, I feel like half the fucking... Especially... Are you talking Disney side right now?
Yeah, I'm talking in general. I'm talking just people in general now. It's like...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because...
It's nutty.
Yeah, because, like, you're dealing with people at these parks, so it's like... It's why I truly think... Especially at places like Disney. At a resort where you are truly top-of-the-line premier guest experience, these people should be able to make this their career. Like... They are giving their all to give, someone else's their vacation.
This is where Jordan probably wishes he was here because, man, you're talking about a hard worker that for some reason loves the company and loves her job and wants to continue to excel at her job and like not want to miss work, right? For one of the most fucked up corporate capitalist job, she truly loves it, right? And they don't want them to be paid and that like what's going on with that?
Yeah,
it's
so dumb. So dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because, like, in the Disney aspect, it's like, there might be a big strike at Disneyland coming soon. And it's because of that, what I was bringing up. Like, these people are providing, the actual protein, the main entree of the vacation. Right, not the penny pinchers behind the scenes. You could say the Imagineers because they're designing the rides, but no, these are the people dealing with the humans. The humans.
Yep.
Some of them are cool. I mean, there's a lot of cute humans out there. There's a lot of also. There's not a lot of great ones. So it's like when it comes to dealing with putting people in heat. They're hungry. They're dealing with their children. They're expecting a certain thing, and it's like, But that's the thing, is they know how to deal with it and navigate it. And that's the front line workers.
I want to play a song, but I don't want to get you RMCDA'd or whatever it is.
Oh, we don't... Monetization's the last thing. I'm just putting this out here for the culture, for the community. So you can play what you want.
No, it's all good.
Well, what song was it?
I was gonna say maybe edit it. I don't know. I don't want to get myself canceled.
Okay. No problem. But yeah, we were gonna watch Planet Coaster 2's announcement. So that's pretty funny.
Scaling is gonna be nutty.
Oh man, oh my gosh. No, the funny thing is about all this. Now I have to. Now I gotta really finish my last part because I'm working on a spooky park Because I was like, I don't know why in real life. Don't you think that a haunt or a spooky or horror theme park that was all year round would just work? Or am I
No,
bugging? You don't think so?
no. I think good haunted houses, and I'm a elitist that enjoys HHN with all the fixins. I think it's enjoyable because of the amount of employees, and I think that's very expensive, especially somebody that wants employees to be paid livable wages and profitable wages. And if that were to be year round, um, being a haunt actor, the behind the scenes for haunt acting, for good fulfill, are you talking like how many houses for this to be year round, to have scare zones? It's expensive, man. I think that
Yeah.
I mean it, because I think it would lose its cash grab effect, which they can charge an arm and a leg, especially if you're looking in Orlando. The Disney one's stupid, of course, and HHN is, depending on who's looking at it,
Let's say they do
incredibly
like
crazy.
let's say they do. It's a park almost like King's Dominion or King's
Yep.
Island,
Okay, maybe I might have to do one of those this year.
and then like they during the day. I mean, everything is still smooth. Like the whole park is themed around it. Like they have the facades or whatever stations are in haunted mansions or castles or whatever. But once it hits a certain dark or 6 o'clock, whatever, that's when all the fog and everything. Maybe there's a lore for it that the park made.
Well, I don't know, because like I guess if it's a whole park, you'd also have like rides, which would obviously every ride is themed regardless. So if theming is already the same cost, yeah, I don't know.
Because
I'm not a huge finance guy. So,
obviously,
I
yeah.
mean,
This is just stoner talk. Like, what if, dude?
stoner talk. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. We're at that point of the show.
Yeah, because I've always thought, because like it would be super. So when you bring in the budget, like it would be probably the biggest cost is literally because you could easily do this and it would look trash with like 3 actors walking around and like one maze, right? Oh, we have a night event. But if you really want it to be good, and not necessarily HHN good, but even like the region knows about it and like, oh shit, we should go to this for a weekend, this area, one night we go do that, and then we go early one day.
Does the general public give a fuck enough about spooky shit
You see,
throughout the normal time of the year?
I feel like they do because horror does well, but at the same time, do they? I feel like it was in the UK, yes.
Well, that's dude, that's the weirdest. Oh, well, don't get me going on the British. They they're like, hey, here's this family cool little roller coaster. Be like, oh, sick, I want to take my kid on it. They're like, it's about human sacrifice, and there's a fire, and there's screaming all throughout, and it's about death. You're like, all right, maybe not.
I mean, they ride them still, I guess.
I know they ride them still, but like, because I mean, again, I'm not a parent, but I'm all the way team thrill. Put me on Scorpion the second I can fit, kid, and exactly what I would do with my family, and I hope I could do with my niece. And I don't know, maybe not if it's because of horror. I would love for them to ride this kick-ass wooden coaster.
Yeah.
But I don't really want them to be like, oh, Daddy, why is that man on fire? There's skulls. Oh, man.
Imagine,
Not
like,
for me.
yeah, you take them rent a Kong when they still have the scare actor, too.
I think it's such a strange thing that the British do on kid rides.
Yeah. I need to see if there's more examples of, like, legit, like, failure, like, if, like, half of their lineup in the UK for like, family and kid rides are, like, spooky or horror. But I know in general, a lot of the rides are made for general audience. A lot of people can get on them.
Yeah.
So who knows? I forgot why they use a lot of like fairy tale Grimswood type of stuff like that, but I just think it's bigger there. So
It is. British people are weird, and I'm all the way team spooky stuff. I like horror shit, but like, again, not for a baby, not for a kid.
oh my god! So as I'm playing this right now, I'm already noticing.
Hey, why don't I see it?
Hold up. No, I'm not playing. Sorry. Do you see it now?
Oh. Yeah.
So sorry.
All right, yeah, let's get back to Planet Coaster, Stoner Talk.
Yeah, it was like 30 minutes. But no, that's exactly what we do with this, guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I know.
Appreciate you filling right in here.
Hey, you know what? That's why, like on the longer drives, and I know that's when a lot of people say they do it. But I'll do a short podcast in just 2 drives. So when you have a long one, aka some of yours, I'm like, hell yeah, let me lock in on this bitch. I'm into for my 3-hour drive. Let's go. I'll visit my dad.
That and like I feel like people can come back to it too if they really want to.
Yeah, and that's a great thing because I'll do it while I'm doing my chores around the house. That's when I listen to Coaster Heat a lot.
Man, I ain't listening to the recent one. Or that was with me, right? Or was I do another
Yeah,
one since
yeah,
then?
I listened. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So that was like I normally don't listen to stuff with me because I'm just like I've already done it, but I haven't edited it, so I can still listen to this. Because with my podcast, unless there is someone that hasn't listened to it before and they're like, "Oh yeah, you want to put it on?" And I'm like, "I guess," because like I've listened to and edited through for like 5-6 hours. So I'm just like, like I've heard.
Good. All right,
good.
I'm glad
What?
that you edit for 5 hours.
Sometimes it's quicker.
All right. Well. You do it sober?
Depends.
All right.
I'm always high when I'm doing it.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But I'm saying like it depends if I have like a beer or two also. Like
No, the second I asked it, and you were like, depends. I was like, okay, I get it. Yeah, no.
You got that extra level.
Yeah, no. That's why tonight's great because this was the first. That was the first rip, and then these are my first hit. Like weeds. These are my first joints. So
first weeds.
You know how the first high and the first hit, the first go at it, and I'm going at it pretty hard. To be honest, shout out to any listeners. Maybe he edits this part because I'm making a clown of myself, but
no. Because I'm like everybody. This is like I hope there are people that are like, you know what, fuck it. I just got home now. Not let me listen to the rest. Smoke up with the homies. Well, maybe I'm going somewhere. Let me hit the cut real quick while they're driving.
Honestly, when I hear a podcast and it's the homies smoking, it makes me want to join in so bad.
Yeah, especially when I'm sober or listening at work, and I'm like, damn. Like when I wasn't in the drunk riders, but shout out to them, obviously. Shout out. And I'm like, yeah, I would love to just have a beer right now. After this week of just chaos. Yeah, it'd just be nice.
I listened to Coaster Stan's, Jen's and Chris's at work.
The theme park stand.
And I'm mad that theirs are so short because I work at a long hours and not much to do.
Like, so, please give me more.
Yeah, for real. That's honestly, I literally only listen to those threes. Embarrassingly enough, I only listen to yours, Heat, and Coaster Stand because I know you guys personally.
Hey, I appreciate that though, because
that's the way I come back to it. So,
well, hope hope RC doesn't annoy you too much with just the flat B&M shtick, because now you know it's a shtick.
No, dude, no, I don't. That's the thing. My brother was going on his tangent, but he's not high. Like, I don't really get bothered by anything. Like, if you go, "Oh, I fucking love Cheetah Hunt," I'm like, well, I feel bad for you, and that's it.
That's funny.
I don't care.
That's funny. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I just feel like. Yeah.
And if you don't enjoy B&Ms, like if you don't think, I mean, I haven't been on Diamondback this year, but let's talk about 2002 Diamondback. If you called that rattly or thought it took away from that ride, I think you have no spine, and I think you're a baby.
Was Penguin Trek rattly?
So if you wanna shtick about it, that's fine, and I'll laugh it off with you. If you're hard set on that, hey man, I feel so bad for you that you're such a level of Ricky and enthusiast. You know, shout out Chris. He loves so many Intamins, and I think he can't like unswallow them hard enough.
I mean, no, the Intamin love from Chris is like Well, I mean, I do see it from other people too, where it's like I have a friend like that with something like you said that with B&M, but
Yeah,
like my friend Mike.
and like, who's that?
I have a friend Mike where it's like, like I'll be at a park just voice chatting, like have my camera on, and then I'll pass by B&M and be like, oh, turn it right back to the brilliant and magnificent.
That's great.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that,
And that's his stick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. What's his at?
On Instagram, I know
No.
it's.
Does he have a Twitter?
This is a lot of Instagram. Most of the people, unfortunately, it's like they have an Instagram, not a Twitter. It's like.
Okay. Oh, well, I need to. You know what? Honestly, I'm only active on our. I say our, but it's me on our Instagram, because of the stories. I love watching Angela's, whatever. I don't know. She's such a weird, fucking story vibe thing. Her shit's so funny.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And some of my friends, I'm so baked I can't remember some of them, but and there's good content on there. I don't think I even follow you, dude. So that shows you how like out of certain communities and
yeah, I because when you said you had an Instagram, I was like, hold up, because I looked up like you definitely do, and I'm like, all right.
Yeah, let me pull mine because I have my personal one that I use more.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are like that.
So today I actually changed our picture because it was like our logo that we were gonna put on like shirts and whatever, and I changed it to me bowing down to El Toro. Which again, shout out Chris. Like I do love Intamins. Like a lot of my top fucking coasters are Intamins and RMCs. Like my first B&M, right, is we discovered in the line for Flight of Fear. Shout out, not Jen. Shout out Taylor. That's another one of the meme accounts and enjoyable, funny accounts I enjoy on Instagram.
Flight of Taylor.
Flight of Taylor.
Yes.
Generally was one of them before. Who obviously shout out her, but it's like.
That's the one thing though.
Yeah, I really love fucking Intamins. Yeah, Fury's my number 6. So, and then it's surrounded by more Intamins and RMCs. Like,
yeah,
those are obviously fucking magnificent coasters, right? Intamin is stupid good, and they're all super good. I love literally my top 25. I love them all. Like, I love all of them.
I'm the same way. I'm the same. Like all the B&Ms start around the top 20, top 25. Which is that's still great, right? Like if you're in the top 50, I want to lap that ride basically all day.
Yep, 100%.
Like
yeah,
my scale is very big with like loving and enjoying a ride. Like
I just kind of like rank them in tiers as like S tier. Like if they're S or A, like a high A tier, they're fucking magnificent coasters, right?
Yeah.
And I even love the family coasters. Like shout out for Bolton and the Mummy.
Oh, the Mummy is so fucking good.
Premier Ride's most magnificent machine, right?
Yeah, it's their best ride. Now, I haven't been on Full Throttle, right? I hear Full Throttle's pretty good, pretty damn good.
I had a bad day at Six Flags Magic Mountain, so a lot of my experiences were probably mellowed, and it was underwhelming, but I would love to get some more laps on it. I don't like judging coasters on one ride.
Right.
I will say that.
No, I'm the same way.
I've had like mediocre rides on amazing rides. So I haven't had a good ride on Orion yet, and I know that's a fantastic ride. Like I think I've had probably maybe one elite experience on Orion, so I know it's capable. I will say.
I'm getting on it for the first time in 2 weeks, so.
Oh.
It's the only credit I'm missing in that park. Well, actually, no, 2 now because of Snoopy's.
Yeah, there's a couple kitty credits I can snag, but I also don't really give a fuck about that. Ever.
Yeah, the only time I do them is when it's like, say, me, you, and Jordan would be there, be like, bro.
Yeah.
Can you take over? Like, if there's no line.
Honestly, when I had under like 150 credits, I would do that. I would snag more credits. I valued that more to agree. I want to get more credits. I want to get to 200. And it's like, you will naturally get to 200 if you have the time to travel with kick-ass machines. And you know what? It's like, I'm not going to sweat it. Am I going to wait 40 minutes or be on the opposite side of the park and take 20 to 30 minutes to take away from Intimidator 305 or Twisted Timbers? No, I'm going to ride Twisted Timbers till I die with my brother, my best friend, or West. That's what I'm going to do, man. I'm not going to go, oh, I mean, they don't have a bad ride, actually. There's not an example of King's Dominion, but King's Island would have a better one. Like, I'm going to be on Mystic Timbers or the Beast at night, or even Orion, probably the Beast. I don't, and I'm going to lap Mystic Timbers throughout the day. I don't need to ride. I don't know some of the kitty credits there that I'm missing. I'm probably missing like 3 or 4 credits there, and I don't care. I'll get them eventually if I care.
Right. And that's the thing is, honestly, I feel like King's Dominion's depth chart is not bad anymore. It used to be.
Dude, shout out. I think I met a guy, Ryan, on Tumbili. I think it was Ryan. He's a listener of one of the Drunk Riders or some podcast.
Yeah, we met it was a Buzz Bars member.
Buzz Bars, yes, it was a Buzz Bar member. It was Buzz. It was a Ryan. Shout him out. I don't think he's super active on Twitter, but if any one of the 6 listeners knows him or knows his crew, shout him out.
Yeah,
I had a great backwards flip on Tumbili.
Yeah, I'm glad I at least gave y'all a flip this time, because the last few times I rode it, I was like, it wasn't even flipping on like the first one, and that was the main time it flipped. So I was like,
away, man. It was so much, and it was too much for Tyler going backwards. He's kind of a little I'm
not gonna lie. For me, the bigger models, when they really get going, I think it's just the way I'm not used to that plane of being on a track, but also being flipping and then being thrown. Like I'm not able to catch myself. It depends on like how much it's spinning and when I spin on like the Raven turns or the Raven drops. But yeah, like the bigger ones I'm kind of scared of. Dragon Slayer. Have you seen that one? How that you get like 6 to 9 flips? Sorry.
Oh, the extreme side.
Yeah. I mean, even any side, I'm just like.
Is that the one? Is that the one that has 2 sides?
I think so, but I think people say it really doesn't make a difference.
Oh, okay. Then where is it at? Indiana or one of those?
Yeah, it's at Adventureland. Yeah.
Oh God, man, I wish. I can't imagine going. Man, that's the other thing. I rather revisit better parks. But I need to get to like not still out on the West Coast.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I know getting to Holiday World it does feel like a journey, because you're like, geesh. At least for the East Coasters, because it's right in the middle of the United States. So like for Midwest, it's not that bad, But that's the thing. Out of the Midwest is so spread. You're
talking to the Floridian, man. That's a trek.
Yeah. Yeah, because you got tucked in the corner. Tucked in the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
But Planet Coaster 2. Geez. No, one thing I noticed when I was saying is the new rocks probably, and the we can put this all the way up. Appreciate you. Oh wow, that changed a lot, I think. The new rocks, the new planning, the styling, the theming. The scalable. You can already see the scalable items in play. There's one big flower here, a smaller flower here. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. But thank you, Frontier, for the love. So that looks like Griffin. That literally looks like Griffin. That's funny. Will you be able to put vest restraints on and ruin the ride experience? I'm just kidding.
Agree.
That is funny. If you had that customization, that'd be pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to look at the deep dives.
I think they do have the shorter wingspan one, right?
Oh, that'd be sick if they did. If they had different models for the models.
Yeah.
Because they don't make just in fact, I don't know the last time they made a 10-seater or dive coaster.
Mm-hmm.
The guests look like they're definitely much more customizable. Hey, I can actually make me now. I can actually make me. That's cool. Before it was like impossible.
What do you mean?
So I'm looking, because that was you had like maybe 4 phase options. and like 4 hairstyle options in the last game. So I'm thinking I'm gonna showing up close on the guests here. I'm looking at already the different hairstyles. These are 3 different hairstyles that are not in the other game. And faces. Yeah. So I'm just happy about that. That's cool. And then they showed the water slide. We're getting water parks back. I don't even go to water parks, like I said earlier. But I love making them. Now, for me, it's just like chlorine, public pools. Not necessarily my thing. It's just I'll go to a private one. I'm fine with a private pool, but yeah. But the operators were there. Water park operators, or like, wouldn't that be a lifeguard or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But I like how she waved them. People do that. Also, cool concept for a dive coaster just right out of the station. So, is this angle messed up? Let's see. Let's be Ricky's here.
This we does not include me. Let the record show.
What happened?
I said the we that you just said does not include me. No, I was joking. I said let the record show. Like I'm not critiquing this because I'm not a Ricky.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for the sake of you're fine.
For the sake of.
I'm just laughing at myself. That's all.
Let's see here. The angle of descent isn't 90, but I think Oblivion isn't 90 either. So like.
No, it's not because it's UK based, so it sucks.
Oh my god! See, that's another stick you have to.
Yeah, stick. Yeah.
We'll call it that. You'll say. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let's go Frontier. Going back to your roots. With Planet Coaster 2. So we got a Millennium clone, it looks like. It might be a Hyper, who knows. I don't know if that's an Aero Loop. It might be a Kuma Looper, who knows. But this looks great. Just this little pool area looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks like a little fake Millennium Force over there.
At first I was scared this is all they were going to show. But no, then we got...
Whoa, that's huge.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, this looks so good. I'm just looking at everything and I'm just so happy. I'm wondering how big we can make I wonder if you can truly make like a islands level like size park now. There you go.
I think it was possible to make an island size park. No,
it was. You can make a sections, but you can never make the full on. I know making Cedar Point was pretty hard because it was so. Because if you could expand the dimensions.
Yeah, Cedar Point's pretty wild.
Yeah. And there's your favorite right here, right now, at the moment. You can make a hyper. Shout out to the Yeet Seat. He said he's gonna make a hyper pipeline or B&M stand up. But no,
dude, shout out Yeet Seat for sure. That dude has the best takes.
Yeah, he's just out there with it, man. I'm for it. For it. What was that? It seems like we're getting a lot of newer models though, because when was this? I'm trying to think. When did Pipeline come out? 2023, last year?
The concept of Pipeline was like public in 21 and probably out in the season of 22, maybe late 22. That's not confirmed though. This is going off of just recent thought.
Is there multiple? Is that multicolor track though? That's why I keep going back. I'm like,
ooh. Oh, that's for sure going to be customizable because they said trains are customizable.
They said trains are customizable, like in the sense of like like I can have a red train, a green train, and a blue train, just for like random like. If that's the case, oh, I'm sorry, Park Studio. Everything that was like quality of life. I mean, we still need the competition, right? We always still need it. Oh. The fact that you could just place a generic flat ride now and then just thematically put it to whatever you want it to be. That's how it should have been. That's how it should have been. Let's go. I love the evolution. Ooh.
Building's so good, and Planet Coaster if you're good.
Yeah, I'm good at the generic style. I've tried to spread my wings a bit and do more things that aren't just like the rustic and like natural. Like I made like a tropical park recently, like an adventure park. That was pretty fun to make, but it definitely was out of my comfort zone. The spooky one is going back to my comfort zone, but I'm adding more horror elements and stuff around. So we'll see here. There's a lot of people right now, though. A lot of the main creators. I'm happy that they're giving the creators this too, because they were supporting this game, fighting for this game for a long time after it got nothing.
Yeah, the content creators are pretty magnificent for this game.
And I'm glad they gave them this early access to go ahead and give us even more information and fall 2024. So that, first off,
Hype.
First off, Rudy was correct on that. That's all I'm gonna say, because he was one of the first people to make in the past 6 months to start with the hype. Past year start with the hype that Planet Coaster 2 is coming. You know, it's very soon. Don't get it twisted. And oh yeah, anything else you got here then? Played any games?
No, the game looks great. I'm excited.
No, I'm saying in general, just got any shit
I don't
posts? Got any thing you want to
Shitpost
talk
was
about?
the questions.
Well,
We did trip report. We did. You finish news?
Yeah, I mean, there's what news really came out?
SeaWorld news from me today. The no re-entry sign is gone at SeaWorld.
Oh, it's now gone. Like, okay, so they probably. I mean, I'm assuming now because I think that whole page is gone too on Instagram. The main reason why they were making that, I think that was the main reason for the no re-entry in my opinion. But
Am I talking now?
yes, you're talking now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna keep blaming myself because my fucking cat.
Oh, but I'm trying to see what else. I mean, this is some stuff we're probably gonna also cover next week. But let me pull it up here. What is posted here? Oh. All right, so I mean, B&M, the wing coaster coming. A lot more track actually got added. The supports are just visible now from Jungle X. We got supports going up. Let's go. That's so hype. Yeah, that's basically it here. Oh, it's 55.
And I got a yappy cat. So is it a confirmed launch coaster?
Yes. You can definitely see a lot of the launch.
So it is a winged launch coaster that is green and in B&M. And so I don't want to see any B&M haters in that fucking line outside of day 1. Day 2, I don't want to see you there. Day 3, be gone.
Day 4, all right, fine.
Yeah.
You can ride it then.
Nah.
Just never. HHN.
You have to say B&M looks great.
Yeah, what's the magic word? But no, HHN apparently already sold out on their Ultra, like, Fear for All or whatever it's called.
Oh
The
yeah,
Stream Pass.
I have to do that stupid shit, don't I?
That's what I was saying. I'm like, why is everything closed? I guess they closed today. Anyways, yeah. There were people like freaking out about that. That's really the only news because, yeah, everything else was covered for a little bit. I mean, I can go back a bit, but otherwise, let me hear your rankings. That's what I don't got. And that's why what Jordan was here for.
I could have him text me. I'll say,
oh yeah,
text
that's perfect.
me your top
15.
lucky number 15, please.
It's the magic number.
Let me. I like pulling up my thing because I think my thing's pretty true. My current list that I have. Um. Yep. All
Okay,
right.
that's what we're gonna
Where do you want me to
see.
start? At the you go out. Where do you want me to start? At the tippy
Here
top or?
we go. Start at number 15. We gotta start from 15 down to number 1.
All right. I'm gonna
Have the
start with
suspense
number.
going.
I'm sorry, Biff. I've shouted out your poster, your podcast enough, but I disagree. I think a number 0 coaster is a legit thing. I understand your love and your favorite of Gatekeeper. I just call it my number 0. You think it's called your number 1. My number 0 is obviously Kumba. But anyways,
Okay. That's a really
number
good number
15. I also have it ranked as well. Number 15 is, like I said, a ton of Intamins. Pantheon.
Ooh.
This is probably too low right now. It needs to be higher. But number 14, I have Mystic Timbers. Number 13, I have 2017 or 2018 Lightning Rod, so pre-neutering. Not the first great neutering of 2016, though, sadly. Number 12, I have Sky Rush, another Intamin.
Yes.
Number 11, I get a lot of disrespect for number 11, but Night Rides, the Beast. Baby, shout out Beast of the East. I want to start listening to his podcast when he's got his format.
Yes.
Shout him out. Shout him out.
I'm about to say, shout out to Beast of the East.
I'm going to catch so much flack on this because people are thinking I'm memeing, but not on this one. Number 10, Air Force One.
See,
Fun Spot Atlanta.
people, and it's funny because that is a top 10 roller coaster, right? But like, people will give you flack because why is it not in your top 5? Why is it not your number 1?
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Again, I love my top 25. I would go to war and take a bullet to the heart for. Right. So probably should have given you my top 25, but nobody gives a fuck. Number 9, because of you, because of Biff, because of Jen, because of Stone King. Steel Force, number 9.
Yes.
What a great ride.
No, it's so good.
What a great ride Steel Force is, dude. Fuck the haters. They haven't been in 2024. Shout out at Dorney Park, Ryan PR. That guy's a king.
Oh, yes. And Jess.
That ride. My brother, I want to hype him up, but I don't want to overhype him, and I want to get some laps on Steel Force with him. Number 8. Probably going to move it up after this trip is Twisted Timbers at the premier South Park, King's Dominion. Number 7, shout out Intamin Lovers, is probably the most beautiful roller coaster on earth, Velocicoaster. It's perfect. Number 6. Do you want to critique at any point, or am I just hollering them out?
No, I'm just sitting here enjoying. I'm like, this is great.
Okay, number 6, Fury 325. That's a perfect B&M. All of their most of the rides are perfect.
That's their magnum opus.
Yeah, it is. It's art. Well, Kumba's their magnum opus, but number 5, Jen is wrong. Steel Vengeance. It's a perfect. You want to talk about magnum opus? This is number 5. Steel Vengeance is a perfect RMC. It's a perfect hyper hybrid. What a stupid ride! That was the last and probably only time I was scared on a drop. Besides my also first couple of rides on Iron Gwazi, I don't have fear. Right? Obviously, me and you doing that little sky coaster, whatever. Like, we're adrenaline junkies, whatever. Steel Vengeance made me scared. It's great. Number 4 is the newcomer on the block, the perfect Wildcats Revenge. Feels like you're running on glass hippity pipes.
That is a hot take. That Wildcat over Steve and Airy though. I like it. I love it. I love it.
Again. I love all of these coasters. It's
no,
like, don't make
obviously,
don't make me pick between my kids. Like that's especially my top 10, dude. I've had a perfect experience on every single one of these roller coasters that would be hard to replicate, right? That's how truly strong I feel about good roller coasters, which is why I take roller coaster haters to heart. Number 3 is the perfect B&M, or not B&M, excuse me, the perfect RMC. And again, I love all of the RMCs, all these elite ones. Is Iron Gwazi. I'm a Tampa guy, I really am. It's awesome. It's unrelenting. Shout out to Kalen. When you get an oversped and the heat on that thing, it feels like how Twisted Timbers was coming off the rails, and it's just unrelenting. No brakes, at just breakneck. I'm a fucking size queen, dude. Like Fucking, I love huge roller coasters.
Same.
I love them. I feel huge roller coasters. It makes the stupid flat part of my brains so happy. Give me Iron Gwazi all day long.
I
Number
have a
two,
literal like Iron Gwazi like. Really, it's like a, I wouldn't say like cult, not, but like, it's my spiritual area in front of my desk.
yeah,
It's the
it's
pennant.
my brother's
blueprint.
number one. By the way, I'll spoil that, but
So
I
you
think
know
it's,
that much. Okay.
I believe so. I think so. He loves speed and intensity. Number two, and I might change it with Iron Gwazi now that I'm rethinking Iron Gwazi. But anyways, doesn't matter. Hot takes, fresh off the press is current ranking. El Toro.
Wow.
Had that great ride. Tiffany and I rode it with Biff and Donna. I had a great time at Six Flags. That was so crazy. That ride's so intense, man. Again, I've told you I could take rough fucking rides, and like I don't complain about rattle and things. So like, is it super smooth right now? No. Do I wish it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell it's like a terrifying experience that is crazy? Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Give me that shit. Give me that huge giant. What was the coaster heat thing? West loves Big Wood or whatever it was.
West is a whore for wood.
Yeah. Give me
No
that
phrasing.
fucking El Toro. That El Toro's huge, right? I love it. And number one, obviously, is I-305. Gentlemen, start your engines.
I'm happy that you didn't know that they still played that. So when we went on and you heard it, you're like, oh shit.
Dude, I'm sitting next to my best friend front row, and I hear that. I could have cried.
Oh man. Yeah.
Dude, could have cried.
Yeah, what did Tyler 2 think of I-305? Or
Tyler number two.
P305?
I'll dead name it. I-305 is so much better, dude. I'm sorry, but I'll still call Twitter forever because I'm not a cuck for Elon.
Yeah.
I'll dead name I-305 too. Same for Intimidator down south.
305.
Especially Twitter. That one for sure, because that guy is going to be the first to actually dead name human beings.
Yeah.
So, fuck him.
Yeah, man. Elon, so this is one, so I think I bring up a Twitter change that pisses me off like every 3 weeks. But like, one that pissed me off recently, besides the fact that you can't see like who liked what now.
Yeah, man. It's perfect for weirdos and weird behavior.
Like, I hate how like if I'm looking at a video, it'll automatically scroll to the next one underneath. I hate that shit, and there's no way to change it.
We got to speed up the brain rot, dude.
No, so like basically when you're watching something, it'll automatically go to like a video that it would think you would like, a suggested video.
Where do you watch your Twitter videos?
On mobile. No, it might be iOS specific. I don't know.
Do you have a separate like feed for videos versus just tweets in general?
No. So like, let me see if I go to this.
Or do you click a video?
Yeah, I click on the on press on the video. I'm at the end of it here. It's gonna end playing. And then it goes down to the next video. Now that was a Family Guy clip. Now it's an Eric Andre clip because it's like, oh, it's similar to what you just watched. But I just liked watching memes back and forth for like, it even ruins some of the context of the memes being funny like that. When you just read loop, you can't even loop memes anymore like that. At least on iOS. I don't know if it's the same on other operating systems or phones.
I just realized some of the questions, if they're about or specifically for Jordan, will be lame. Because he's not even answering my text when I texted him, text me your top 15.
Well, I think a lot of the questions were basically just about Cheetah Hunt. You guys answered that earlier.
Stupid Cheetah Hunt one? Well, I know that I want to talk about my boy cat, girl cat question, and if there was any actual roller coaster questions, not just...
Oh,
Cheetah Hunt good.
Yes, so
Cheetah
Boy
Hunt
Cat,
good.
Girl Cat were roller coasters.
I got you guys. Cheetah Hunt's so good. But yeah, we're definitely not offended.
No, it's just
I
like...
definitely don't sound offended again.
It was like, guys, it's like, we get it. It's like, we hate Cheetah Hunt.
I'll line them up. I'll answer them. I'll hot answer the stupid dumb ones.
Yeah, I think it's just if Boy Cat, Girl Cat were roller coasters, what roller coasters would they be?
Okay, Girl Cat is perfect and beautiful and flawless, and always, perfect. She's Velocicoaster, because that is 100% a perfect girl roller coaster. That's
So we were doing that yesterday. We were personifying roller coasters in one of my chats.
yeah, that's a weird thing that people in our community do that I also do. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
Um, Girl Cat, I think, is gonna be Velocicoaster.
Yes.
She's like a perfect angel, and so is Velocicoaster. Boy Cat, I love him to death, man. He's such a little naughty little gremlin. He's sweet as can be. I always trash talk him, but like obviously I love them both like to death. I don't know what Boy Cat would be. He's naughty and cute, and I don't know, a boy. So it'd have to be a boy roller coaster.
He's 305. But 305
No,
isn't cute.
Intimidator 305 is intimidating, and like this is a little, he's
Yeah.
adorable little pink nose scaredy cat. That I love and
So
adore.
Cheetah
I
Hunt.
think Jordan. Fuck, come on. I love him.
You love him. All right. So that's the changing factor.
We would never.
All right.
He
So have you been on Big Bear Mountain?
I don't think he. I don't. Which one's that? Dollywood?
Yes.
I haven't.
Yeah. I feel like if you're saying naughty but cute, it's kind of giving me Big Bear Mountain vibes. Like a good family thrill.
Do you want my brother's top 15?
Yes. I'd love to.
Terran at Phantasialand, Germany.
Ooh, I forgot he's gone overseas.
14, Mako. God, that ride's good. 13, Maverick. God, that ride's good. 12, Skyrush. Damn, that ride's good as fuck. 11, damn, he's got this shit high. That's great. Twisted Cyclone at over Georgia. That ride's great.
Whoa.
Number
That
10.
is
Oh, here's
extremely high.
yeah,
I'll
I agree.
go with it though.
He is an RMC stan. I think he admits it. He for
Well, at
sure is
least
an RMC.
see, I don't mind stands when they admit it, or fanboys.
Yeah,
if
no,
if
he
you
knows.
admit it. Like,
Yeah, no, he for sure was. Yeah,
but it's the people that are in denial. That's when I'm like, okay, like, do you
but that's
see
the thing.
yourself?
I'm a B&M stan, but I also only have one in my top 15, right?
Right.
So outside of
It's
also
funny
Zumba,
when
my other number
when I was
one for
trolling
death.
my friend Mike about that because I'd use that argument and be like, so tell me, because I don't even my favorite driver group actually, but I was arguing for Infinite at the
Yeah.
time.
No,
But
I think my brother's starting to dig on who makes Mystic Timbers. That's
GCI.
He was saying that yeah. So his number 10, Air Force One, a fun spot
So you
Atlanta.
both
Shout
share
out that.
number 10.
Yep, both of ours. Yeah. Number 9, ooh, this hurts my heart. For the politically correct, because it's so lowly ranked, I'll say Project 305.
Number 9.
Yeah. And again,
That's I have it at number 6. So. but you say for you nothing less than 1 or 0.
yeah, man. It's so crazy.
I do feel like if it weren't at my home park, I would feel different about 305 for sure.
Jay? I thought I heard him laughing. Number 8 is Fury 325. Man, that coaster's great. Number 7 is Intimate or Pantheon. He's also an Intimate stan. But we just don't like V&M slander. Number 6 is Mystic Timbers. Like I said, he likes GCI. Number 5 is the Perfect Girl Velocicoaster. Number 4 is TT at KD, the Perfect Park.
4?
Yep.
Jeez, no, see,
Yep.
Jordan, his rankings I'm loving it. They are. Wow.
He's an RMC, like I said, he's an RMC stan. You'll see. Number 3 is Wildcat's Revenge.
Yeah.
He loves it. He's had some perfect rides on that. Number 2 is obviously the Perfect Machine, Steel Vengeance, and number 1 is the Perfect Machine, Iron Gwazi.
Yeah, there's a lot of perfect machines.
Yeah, exactly. Literally every roller coaster I've said for the past 5 minutes has been perfect.
Yeah. Basically.
Truly.
Like.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I just enjoy rides, man. Good rides, enjoy them.
Yeah,
They're
I feel
perfect.
like people think about it. Like, I know every ride is not going to try to rip your face off. That's cool, but it's the rides are getting on something that is meant is propelling you and giving you forces in some capacity. Like, you could be doing something else. You could be sitting on your ass watching some reality TV, or wasting. I mean, honestly, in my area, it's super expensive for movies. So it's like can't even go to movies like I want to anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that even extends to like mid-tier rides. Like, dude, I'd rather be on a silly log flume that does nothing than be in traffic or
I agree.
driving from the Publix to my house after spending $4 in gas because my stupid car gets 0 mpgs. You know, like theme parks are fun, man. Have fun. I'm a theme park enjoyer. I'm a roller coaster enjoyer. That's our mantra. Um, so there's both our top 15s. I don't know about Boy Cat. I was thinking about this today.